It's 6 a.m. I was gonna check the temperature, but I can tell you it's cold. That's the temperature. Cold, cold, cold. Pretty cold. Uh, I could have slept longer. Uh, I'm in my tent. If you don't know, I this is now my third year. I have slept out in on Christmas, and this is by far the coldest. Um, I ended up using my buddy heater a fair amount. There it is. Literally, no, literally my buddy. But it's because of this tent. This tent. Look at that. Look at that. Can you see how terrible the this thing is? So drafty. I mean, that's not even that doesn't even look. That's all. It's just been blowing like that all night long. Um, I should have insulated my tent. Like I should have at least put a tarp over it, but I misplaced my I misplaced my rope, and then I got lazy, and I'm like, who needs? Oh, Merry Christmas to you. Is that Belinda? Hi, Belinda. Merry Christmas to you. Um, so this tent, uh, these are the tents that I give out, and I'm here to tell you they're bad. They're bad news bears. These tents. Uh, I'm going to see if my tea is still hot. I'm going to see if how the Stanley uh, thermos, if it's all still hot. We're going to find out. All right. Oh my gosh, it's steaming. It's steaming. Hold on. No, no. Wait a second. I can't see it. I don't know how much tea I've put in here. Oh, like none. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, the Stanley thermos aims to please. Telling you, this thing is ridiculous. Wow. Still warm. I mean, still warm. I filled that thing with tea right before I left, about 5 o'clock last night, yesterday, and it sat out in this freezing cold, and it's still warm. Amazing, amazing. I uh, I lost two things that I could have really used. My rope, which I mean, literally, what did I do with my rope? And I had a face mask, like one of those ski mask things, that like robbers use. I was so excited about it. I found it. Okay. This is the Christmas part. This is the part of the show where you don't know who I am. Oh, oh God, I've been waiting for this all day, all night. I would have worn this to bed. Oh God. Oh, 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 that's good. Oh. These are not easy to use with glasses. They're not. Oh, oh. I'm gonna put them on my Christmassy hat. It's actually a hat from Canada, but it's Christmassy. Um, I slept okay. Uh, And the ground feels really, really like hard. I swear it feels harder than normal when I sleep, when I go tent camping. I think it's because it's freaking frozen. So freaking hard. So, anyways, I was thinking about things, and I have this new theory that I got this new theory that like corporations are these organisms, and I'm really working out this new theory. I just developed it like here in this tent, and they they benefit when we are attacking each other, and so you can see it everywhere. Like, and then I was thinking about this phrase used in the news that it bleeds, it leads. Somebody just texted me and said, "I'm awake. Are you?" Yes, I am, but I can't text them. Uh, um, like when you watch the news, it's just all this bad stuff. But it dawned on me when I post good stuff on Facebook, it crushes all the bad stuff I do. It like so the last one was Josh Imler, and it was a picture of Josh Imler, who was a friend. It was a friend of mine who was homeless for years, extremely homeless, uh, and his daughter just never gave up on him and called him once and wrote him this beautiful letter. And he decided he didn't want to be homeless anymore because he wanted to be a part of his kids' lives. And that post, I'm pretty sure I did that post a couple weeks ago. I'm pretty sure it was more liked than any post I've ever posted. And I believe it's a lie that we only want bad news. I think it's the corporations that want us to have bad news because that keeps us anxious. It keeps us glued to our TVs because we're afraid and scared, and it benefits them. But I'm here to tell you the goodness in the world is so much more pervasive. It's so everywhere. I can't tell you the number of people that came out to see me last night in the freezing cold. People I've never met before. And like late at night, like I'm like dozing off. It's like 11 o'clock and people are like, "Hi, Sage, you don't know me. I just wanted to drop off some stuff. Merry Christmas." And this guy brought me hot chocolate. This other friend of mine brought me soup. She made me potato and steak soup, and she is a vegetarian. Do you know? And I know for a fact she doesn't like eating steak. I mean, she's actually started to eat a little more chicken in her diet, but for a long, long time she was vegetarian. She definitely does not eat steak. She doesn't like it. I don't think, unless she changed. I didn't ask her, but she made it because she knew I would like it. And I need you to know that the goodness, they hide it from us, man. The corporations hide the goodness from us because they don't want us to see it. Because I believe if they showed us the actual predominance of goodness in the world, They put themselves out of business. Their business is keeping us terrified and isolated and separated. That's definitely the business of the two parties, the Republicans and the Democrats, to make us hate. Most of their messaging is telling us to hate other people. That's most of their messaging. But we don't. That's not who we are. We love each other. We do. It's amazing. Don't believe the negative hype, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Christmas. Jesus was born. Well, not today, technically. But, we celebrate it now. It's a good time to celebrate because it's like right around the winter solstice when it's so dark, right? It's symbolic. So, I mean, I believe Jesus lived. The word is he was probably born in the spring or something, but it's better now because it's the darkest time. It's the darkest time. And Jesus wanted you to know that you don't need to be afraid. It's going to be okay. You're going to be all right. Everything is going to be okay. Go ahead and have your hope because the hope is right. Don't listen to the fear and the terrifying, scary stories because they're not real. It's an illusion that they're making to keep us afraid. I'm on 40 milligrams of citalopram because I'm filled with anxiety. They block serotonin or something in my head. I don't know. I love it. I'm all about it. Not dissonant. Love my citalopram. Love it. And I probably have a thing, right? Because I'm an alcoholic. Like I quit drinking 19 years ago, so I got problems. I'm not saying I don't got problems, but I'm also not saying that this world, they keep us running and afraid all the time. All the time. All the time. Basically, I'm sitting in here talking because I don't want to go out there. It's cold out there. I'm going to have one more cup of tea. And this tent. Boo on this tent. You get what you pay for, $39. I will say this tent, let me give props to this tent. It was windy last night. They were all telling me, Sage, the wind is going to die down. No. I mean, it wasn't probably as windy as like the day before, but it was windy. And this tent is so drafty. And they would probably say, Sage, this is a summertime tent. This is a good weather tent. We did not build this tent for you to live out in in 7-degree weather. But fair is fair. That's right. That's right. But there was a big gust of wind, and I thought my tent was in the middle of the night, and I thought my tent was going to collapse because this whole side pushed in. It pushed in, and I'm like, now I got to sleep in a collapsed tent, and that would suck. But I was going to do it because I'm like, my homeless friends have slept in. I've seen them. I've seen people, like I've gone to tent villages or tent communities, and I've seen a tent on the ground with no posts, and I thought it was trash, and there'd be a person in it. They're like, "No, man, I'm here. I'm cool, man." I'm like, "Sorry, bro." So yeah, you can sleep in a tent without poles. Just, you know. For all I know, it would have been better than what I just look. I'm not, if anything, thank you, tent, for not collapsing on me. That's what I would like to say to this tent. Thank you. You did fine, tent. You're a summertime tent. You did lovely. Don't feel bad. I could have put a tarp over you. It would have been a lot better. But I was lazy and I misplaced my rope. All right. I can't avoid the inevitable. It's Christmas time. I got to get home. The other thing is my sign out there has been blowing and keeping me awake. You really need to tie down your stuff so it doesn't keep you awake all night long, you know? All right, hold on. Excuse me. Okay. I don't normally. Oh, let's have a Christmas cookie, shall we? Emergency weather alert. I don't know. I don't know what temperature it is. Let's have a frozen cookie. Here's a peanut butter cookie. Oh, yeah. Crunchy. Crunchy. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put everything away that I can put away before I get out of this blasted tent. Because as much as I give this tent a hard time, I'd rather be in here than be out there. Please keep in mind that there's a point for me doing this. I'm basically telling myself this. There are people in Akron, Ohio right now that do not have a tent. And do you know why they don't have a tent? I'll tell you why they don't have a tent. The government threw it away. And it's documented. Idea Stream, I think, did an in-depth piece on it. They followed, they watched a tent sweep, a camp sweep a couple of weeks ago, and they followed, they watched them put the tent on a truck and took it to waste management and threw it away. They followed them, even though they had a sign that said, "We will store your belongings for you." That's a part of a decree that they were supposed to do that they no longer do. They don't have tents because the city throws them away. Let me tell you another story. If you're not on my TikTok, follow me on TikTok. I'm awesome on TikTok. I don't know if I'm awesome, but I enjoy my TikTok. I picked up a guy named Robert. He was going to CVS. He was out front of Haven of Rest. Within the last week or so, he was thrown out of Haven of Rest because they thought he was on drugs. Now, he blew, and he was not, did not have any alcohol on his breath. They threw him out in the winter. Now, this is not a diss on Haven of Rest. I've thrown people out, probably in the winter. He probably, maybe, I don't know what, he was fine in my car, but maybe he was crazy. I don't know. But I'm here to tell you, he had to sleep outside with no shelter because they threw him out and there's no other place to go. We need more solutions. There are people outside right now walking around. That's what you do. I'll tell you what you do. You take some, you smoke some meth, and then it keeps you awake, and you just walk all night long. That's all you do. That's your shelter in Akron, Ohio, because they've stolen all the tents. I am being sued by the city of Akron, Ohio. If I put one tent on my private land, I now personally will face fines and jail time. Okay. The article, the city said tents are not a solution. Well, then what is the solution? Fine. You don't like my solution, but I'll tell you what, I'd rather be in here right now than out there. You don't like my solution, then it's your turn. You come up with a solution. That's all I'm saying. Fine. You don't like tents? Then come up with something else. Because right now, there are people outside walking around with no shelter. And apparently, you think that's acceptable. Okay. All right. Mostly, I'm just vamping. I don't want to go out there. You got to face your fears. All right. Putting away all my stuff. Okay. Kind of woke up with a sore throat, but I don't think I'm sick. I think I'm just sleeping out in the cold. I didn't need any extra clothes. I brought a few extra clothes just in case I got wet. Okay, let me warm up my glove a little in front of my buddy heater. Okay. Let's see here. What else can I do to vamp so I don't have to go out there? Okay, wait. Oh, I got to put my food away. Okay. I smoked a brisket yesterday. We're gonna try brisket. I've never smoked a brisket before. I like smoking meats. I'm into it. But I was in charge. I've never done a brisket before, but they're like, Sage, we want brisket for Christmas dinner. So it's a lot of pressure. The whole family's coming over to eat a brisket. First time I've ever cooked a brisket. Okay. Wait. Ooh, tasty cake. Let's have a tasty cake. They're mini donuts, don't you know? Look, people, a tent, even a crappy tent, will keep you alive in bad weather. The government is wrong. If a person has nowhere to go, like my friend, what was his name? Robert, the guy I just met that got kicked out of Haven Arrest. A tent is better than no tent. It's undeniably true. But if the government says that's no good, we can't allow people to live in tents, then give them something else. Robert, we have one men's shelter. And like I said, I've thrown people out too. Probably in the middle of the winter. They can be violent. They can be super agitated. They could be fighting. What about Jesus? I love listening. Michael Long, listen. How Jesus like of the Haven Arrest? How would Jesus like the Haven Arrest? Jesus was a gangster. You know, Lauren, I had the flu and couldn't make it out last night. Is there a way to donate to your cause or drop stuff up? Yes. Would you message me, please? I didn't plan on. I don't even know my Cash App name. Thank you. I just felt so much love last night. Just, man, you guys. I wrote it last night in my post. You are the people that inspire me. I know, and this is the thing you do. You're like, oh, Sage, you're so wonderful. And I'm like, no, I'm really not. I'm just filling space in my life. Basically, this work comes out of a place of darkness. I haven't drank in 19 years, and I still have dreams about drinking. And when I'm down, I'm like, that drinking sure would solve this problem. I have to fill my life with things that are meaningful to me. You can't. Dr. Phil told me this when I quit drinking. Dr. Phil said, you can't quit an addiction without putting something in its place. You have to find something more socially acceptable. And so I ran 3 marathons. I worked harder in my businesses. I ran for mayor. And now I work on homeless people. And it's all because of, basically, I'm putting something in the place of drinking. And it's way better. Way better. Drinking becomes your life, and everything, it consumes you. If you're a guy like me, alcohol is my soulmate, an evil soulmate, but a soulmate just the same. And it consumes me. There's nothing more important in my life than drinking when I'm drinking. So I can't drink. There's no way. So I have to do other things like help homeless people. So, which is fine. However you get here is how you get here. It doesn't matter. Ow! The Coleman got all heated up by the buddy heater. Ow! That hurt. I guess take a drink of water. My buddy heater kept my water from freezing. I wanted to do it without the buddy heater, but my tent was too drafty. I just but my sleeping bag was amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right. I can't avoid it anymore. Hold on. I'm going to zip up, though. I'm going to zip up. I don't know that I can zip up in here. I got to get out of here. All right. Hold on. Put on my gloves. Oh, my gloves are wet. Put on my hood. Gotta get out of my sleeping bag. What did I do with... Oh, yeah. What did I do with my headlamp? Found it. It's on my head. All right. I'm going to put on my boots right now. If it was decent weather, I would unzip and put my boots on. But forget that. What is in my boot? Oh, I know what it is. I'm just going to live. Am I going to live with that? I don't know. It's my, look at this. A toe warmer. I really recommend it. I'm pretty sure they kept my toes warm. But now I can't get my boot on. Wait. What's going on here? My boot's a little stiff. Okay. All right. Here we go. What is going on? I'm not going to have a Christmas morning where there's something in my boot. I'm not going to walk around uncomfy. You know what I should do? Dude, because it's Christmas and because I'm going to put on fresh toe warmers. I have them right here. I'm going to take off my old toe warmers because they're done. They only last 8 hours, which is amazing. Toe warmers are undoubtedly going to be shown to prove, they're going to prove that they cause toe cancer. I mean, what the heck is this stuff? What is this stuff? This has got to be like nuclear waste. This ain't right. But we're like, dude, man, we're gonna make our toes warm. Yeah. Radiation makes your toes warm. Good, Sage. Whatever. Okay. Whoa. There's 2 in there. Wow. Look at that. Yeah, look at them. They're nice. And what you do is, they come with little stickers. You peel it off. And then you put it on the bottom of your sock. It sits on your sock. Oh, yeah. I might just wear, my toes are oftentimes cold. I think I have this thing called Reynard's. Merry Christmas. Who is that, Linda? Oh, hi, Linda. Merry Christmas to you. I hope you have a lovely Christmas. I hope you have some nice food and you have some nice company. And I don't know, maybe a little present or two. It's always nice to have a little present. You don't have to have big presents, but just something, maybe. Who is that? I can't read very good. Oh, Michelle, Merry Christmas to you. Yay. Don't you love the story of Josh Imler? He's doing so good. So proud of him. Do you know what? Josh Imler, he was working third shift. He is now, this is that homeless friend of mine, he is now driving a tow truck. The guy had his license. Amazing. Yeah, so Missy, Merry Christmas to you, honey. Merry Christmas. You guys are so beautiful. You gotta know that the love and goodness. Thank you, Linda. Team Josh all the way. I know. So I'm too. There are not a ton of super happy stories like that in this work. So when you have them, you have to really celebrate them because it's super special. Super special. Okay. I got to take care of my trash. Again, I'm just vamping here because I don't want to go out there. You're going to have to go out there. May I say, I'm not going to show you this, but my new addition this year were my pee bottles. I bought pee bottles. Changed my life. Greatest thing ever. A pee bottle. Good Lord. Get yourself a pee bottle, ladies and gentlemen. You'll be glad you did. Just don't want to make it. Eileen, where are you camping? So far, I've always camped in the same place at the corner of West Market and Portage Path. I'm always waiting for the government to be waiting here for me to shut me down. 3 years in a row, they let me do it. I don't know. I don't know what goes on. Okay, everybody. I have avoided the inevitable. I must now open the door. Ugh. I'm going to turn off my buddy here just so I don't start a fire. They have these buddy heaters, however, do have auto shut off if they fall over. Missy, how would that work for a woman? They have them. They have the woman ones. Amazon it. Look, I'm a half a mile away. Let me know if you need something. Eileen, that's so beautiful. I need to go home. So I think I got that covered. All right, here we go. We're opening the door. Open the hatch. Okay. I'll be donating this tent to the homeless community. I'm a little embarrassed by it. All right, let's get out of here. Let's just do this. Come on, man. There. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this tripod. Oh God. Oh Lord. How much longer will you be there? I'm hoping not very long. I gotta get home and have Christmas. Although I might stop off and drop off the supplies that people gave me last night. So I might go do that. But yeah, I'm probably a half hour. Breaking down shouldn't take too long. But I am going to I'll stream it. I mean, why not? Okay. All right, hold on. Hold on. Okay. All right, hold on. It's not as bad out here as I thought. I mean, it's not great, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm just going to live out here. Right? Oh, man, that's not what I wanted to do. I just took off my gloves. That's fur. Totally fur. Hold on. I'm going to put you on the big tripod. Okay, you're going to spin around. Hold on. Don't get seasick. Hold on. Oh, woo! Pretty fun, right? All right. Okay. That I left my gloves off for like 30 seconds. That was terrible. Terrible. Okay. All right, let's. There. There. I just want you guys, as I clean up, let's see, what angle would be good for you? Maybe this angle? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna bring over my battery pack. Plug you guys in. And you can watch me break down my camp. Come on, baby, get in there. There we go. Okay. This is really the only point I wanted to make. Jesus was born homeless. You would think we would have a little more compassion, considering our Lord and Savior had to suffer the ravages of being born homeless. Yet, somehow, we've seemed to lose that part of the message. Okay. I was afraid my zipper wasn't going to zip. Okay. All right. All right, everybody. It's cold. That's what I got to say. The weather forecast by Sage Lewis, it's cold. Merry Christmas. All right, here we go. Hold on. All right, we're gonna just start tearing down camp. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now, when you are breaking camp in bad weather, you got to put your stuff on a tarp. Always have a tarp. It's like Tally, you know, Tally from South Park. Always bring a towel. Always bring a tarp, okay? All right. Here's the thing. Change of plans. We have to go to the trailer, and I'll show you why. I'll show you why. Oh, my glasses are all fogged up. In the middle of the night, people brought me all these things. Wait till you see the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, wait till you see all the stuff people have brought. You're gonna be blown away. All right, you're gonna be blown away. So, all right, I think that cooler is gonna hold that tarp. Okay, here we go. We gotta go to the trailer. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make some trips to the trailer. Trailer trips. The first year I just drove my truck right up on the lawn over here, but I thought that was a little rude. So this wagon, my mom bought it for me. Had it for years. Love this wagon. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm very thankful the snow isn't too deep, because this trailer, this cart, not good in deep snow or sand. Can't tell you how many beaches I've drugged this thing through. They have them with bigger wheels. Maybe someday I'll get that. So I do a lot of beach camping, love camping on the beach. Assateague Island, ladies and gentlemen. I think one of the nearest beaches to Ohio you will find is Assateague. You can go to the state park there. The only way you can stay on Assateague is camping. Go to Assateague. They have, you know why? Because they have wild ponies. Go see the wild ponies. It's magical. So I rented this trailer and I was like, this is kind of presumptuous. I don't know if anybody's going to bring me anything. But last year I had so much stuff that I couldn't get it all in my truck. So I'm like, forget it. Look at this. Look at that. It's packed with stuff. So then we're going to put this stuff in there too. Packed. I'd show you around, but it's... I can't do it. We're going to put all this stuff in the trailer. Look at, these are all donations. I want you to know that people are good. You have to know this. The news will not tell you. Facebook will not tell you. Amazon will not tell you. The Republicans will not tell you. The Democrats will not tell you. But I'm here to tell you, I will tell you, the people are good. They are. Trust me. There. All right, good. There's my handy dandy hammer. The number one tool every homeless person needs, a hammer. I buy more hammers than I buy anything else. My hammers walk away like they have legs. It's because hammers are incredibly useful to a homeless person. They do all kinds of things. All right. Trip number one. Store the donations from overnight. Those were people that came to me while I was either sleeping or about to sleep and just left stuff in my trailer, in my little cart. Isn't that beautiful? So beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. Robin Everly. Hi, Joyce and Robin Everly. Merry Christmas to you, buddy. Merry Christmas to you. Okay. What am I going to do next? I'm going to put you back on your tripod. You're going to have to tripod for a while I do some work, okay? You'll be okay up there. Don't worry. Okay. There's mustard seed. Lovely view of mustard seed. Merry Christmas to you, Melissa. You're amazing, honey. I just am ridiculous. Okay. All right. Wait, let's do... all right. All right. Let's get busy. brought a trash bag, but I didn't really use much trash, so I don't think I'm gonna need the trash bag. I am not properly going to put away my stuff today because it's Christmas. I'm not rolling, I'm not blah-bitty-blahing. I did not use any of my stoves, but I did use my Coleman lantern for quite some time. I enjoyed that very much. That was a good thing to bring. I enjoyed that. Where'd my cart go? Oh, there it is. My glasses are all fogged up.